Yo,
What's going on?
what's up, man?
Chilling? Can't call it.
Shit, look like we gonna be doing two shows for a minute now.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait.
Called the prequel. We're doing a prequel to
Mm-hmm.
Power, Raising
Mm-hmm.
Kanan, and prequel
Mm-hmm.
to Game of Thrones, House of
Yeah.
Dragon. So the
Yep.
first hour is Raising Kanan, and the second hour will be House of Thrones. Real quick before we jump in, how's your day, man?
Things going good. Little crazy hectic day at work, but it is what it is. It's Tuesday, so it is what it is, but it's cool. How are you, man? How's your day?
Day was straight. Kind of slow at
Mm-hmm.
work,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and jump in the Raising Canaan.
Yeah, man. Woo! Raising Kanan season 2, episode 2. Mind your business.
I gotta share it to the group.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go
Yeah.
ahead.
All right. Look, man, this started off how the last episode, it was basically as soon as where episode 1 dropped off at, episode 2 came right on. And we see beginning, we see Rock talking with we saw Rock talking with Howard. And at the place where he got shot at, which is crazy. And just man, that was a very good opening sequence because it kind of had me fooled for the first couple of minutes in terms of how Howard was playing it off. To me, the way he was sounding talking to Rock, it sounded like he didn't know who shot him. He was talking about, man, I'm trying to change my life, whatever. That was a big thing. I'm thinking like, oh, Rock got away with it. You don't have to worry about it, whatever. Whatever the case may be. But then he said something that kind of switched everything. He said, "Oh yeah, the kid can't shoot for shit," and that to me, that changed everything. That changed her whole train of thought. What have you? I'm gonna just do it to the comments here a little second. What's going on, Stacks? What's up? What's up, Stacks? What's going on with you? Yeah, but this episode had a lot. I know how it ended is going to be the big topic for this show. I can't wait to hear other people's opinions on how that ended, how this episode ended. I know there's going to be a lot of different opinions about that. But that's what the show is for. What's going on, Rika? Are you in the car? Are you at home? You traveling somewhere at work? I know you're always multitasking. But like I said, this is a very, very if we're saying that like nothing really popped off in episode 1, a lot of shit popped off in episode 2.
Hey,
what's going on, Blatant Truth?
Remind me 8:45 to send it to the post in my House of Dragon groups at
I got you.
8:55. All right.
8:55. Okay,
right,
I got you. What's going on, Blatant Truth?
Right before
8:55. I got you.
Over.
I got you. Blatant Truth. Kiana, what's going on?
For everybody that's just getting on with us.
Mm-hmm.
The first hour, we're doing 2 shows for the next 10 weeks. The first hour is
all right, Rika.
The Raising Kanan. All right, so we're gonna do that for all our loyal power folks. The first hour from 8 to 9 is gonna be Raising Kanan. From 9 to 10 will be House of Dragon. So that's people that are coming on. 8 to 9 is gonna be Raising Kanan. 9 to 10 will be House of Dragon. So if you want to catch us, jump on early. If you want to talk about power. If some of y'all some House of Dragon fans, you can stay on for the whole 2 hours. But that's what's scheduled for the next 2 weeks. All right. So let's go ahead and jump in this shit. I actually thought episode 1 of Raising Kanan was average. It was kind of boring. It's kind of like just a filler. Episode 2 was a lot better. Was a lot better.
It picked up.
All right, let's see. You spoke to Stack, spoke to Rika, Blatant Truth. Kiana said, I'm here. Rika said she's about to run a you always doing some shit. She about to run a quick errand. That quick errand probably gonna be the next 2 hours or some shit. Yes, Blatant Truth. We're doing the House of Dragon. That starts at 9 o'clock. Starts at 9 o'clock. Okay, I see you on that shit. All right, okay.
9 to 10, I'm out.
9 to 10, I'm out. Hey, Rika, you need to get on the fucking bandwagon, yo. You need to get on the fucking bandwagon.
You really do. You really do. Really do.
God damn, let's see who's next. Rika, it was a week for a season opener.
Somebody for
definitely a week for a season opener. Very weak.
Go ahead. I'm looking at Rika's last
comment. You give episode 2 a 6.
A 6?
Episode 2 should have been 1.
Yeah.
You know what? I can see that. You're right. Episode 2 should have been.
I agree.
Episode 1 should have been like a fucking pre-filler before episode 1 came. It should have been like a teaser. That's what episode 1 should have been. It should have been a teaser. It did pick up a little bit, but it did pick a little bit, much better than last week. I think it was a lot better than last week. Rika, I'm always starting shit, baby. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, Blake, she was a lot better than week 2. So Ty, let me ask you all this. Well, this episode 2, what was better, the beginning, the first 10 minutes, or the last 10 minutes?
Last 10 minutes.
The last 10 minutes was better? Okay. I like the beginning better. I like
because of the setup.
Better. Yeah, we're gonna dive in that later, but I just want to know which one you thought was better. So you like the last? You thought the last 10 minutes of the episode was better than the first 10 minutes of the episode? Okay. Yeah. We can say I'm a little worried about the writing on these series though. Yeah, because you got new writers now, but we know we're gonna see. Yeah. We're gonna see. Blake Truth said the last 10 minutes. I'm gonna tell y'all why later. All right.
All right.
So Blake Truth got the last 10 minutes are better. Kiana, last 10 minutes are better. Last 10 minutes because I owe y'all an apology. Why Kiana owes an apology?
Yeah, Kanan, why are you saying that? Oh, it's an apology.
Let's see. She said last 10 minutes because I owe y'all an apology. Okay.
I hope it's not because of the scrap situation.
Rika said last 10 for me. All right.
Okay.
Cool. The first 10 for me.
All right, go ahead.
Let's see. What's the So we're gonna get these because I know when we start talking, we're gonna get in a groove. So we're gonna get all the questions out the way first. What was your favorite quote of this episode?
My favorite quote?
Yeah.
Actually, the last quote that quote unquote Kanan, the adult Kanan said. Sometimes it ain't shit to say, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Okay. All right.
Like that was one of my because of how it ended. My opinion.
Keon said because you said Scrappy wasn't a lawyer. Okay. Rika said, wait, I got it mixed up. Was the first with Howard?
That's with Howard.
Was with Howard.
So she's agreeing with you.
Oh, I don't know. She didn't say that yet. She just said
the first 10 minutes was with Howard.
The last 10 minutes was with Scrappy. Yeah. So I thought the first 10 minutes was better. So your favorite quote was what 50 said.
Yep.
Okay.
Now adult Kanan said.
All right. So I got a couple of favorite quotes.
All right, go
ahead. When Howard said, "And the kid can't shoot for shit."
Yeah.
That
was my second one.
That was a favorite quote of mine. Another favorite quote of mine was, "I'm still hungry. I'm still hungry. Look here, niggas. I'll make this shit short, sweet, and non-negotiable." Yo. Someone said, I'm still hungry. I'm gonna make this shit short, sweet, and non-negotiable. The fuck?
I remember that. Now I'm gonna say this. Hold on. Let me get to that. Right. I like how they're doing this with Juke. Right. Because they're doing this for a reason. The one thing I'm gonna say about Power, the Power writers, and I know it's a bunch of new writers, what have you, right? They don't waste an ink or a keystroke on the storyline, right? And I think it's the reason why they're slow dragging the situation with Juke and her mom on some real. There's a reason why we're getting that slow drag. So let's give it a little bit of time with Juke and her mom, and kind of like. And also I think too, like I said last week, I think LaToya Luckett is going to be here around for season 3. That's another reason why too.
Okay. All right. Rika said, she's going with the first 10 because she said Scrappy was going. That was predictable.
Oh, so yeah, no doubt.
First 10. But Jamal, what up? What up, fam?
Hold on, Jamal.
Rika said, my man Hollywood is on Raising Kanan. Keon said her favorite line was when Lulu told Rock, "I ain't doing this one."
When he said he wasn't doing it, I knew Rock was doing it.
Oh, word?
I knew it.
You didn't think she was gonna have
no. Because I think she had to teach. She had to teach Lou a lesson, right? She's like, Lou, shit gonna get done with or without you, and I don't need nobody to basically handle my shit.
That wasn't teaching. I don't think I was teaching Lou.
I think no, not a lesson, but to show like, you think because I can't do shit on my own, like I need you to handle my dirty work? You don't think so? Hold on. You don't think that?
I don't think that was a lesson.
All right,
it wasn't a lesson. It was just.
Right. Why do you think Rock did it though? She did it.
She did it because only person she really trusts getting the shit done is Lulu. All right, she don't trust Marvin to get shit done. Every time she try to have Marvin do some shit, that nigga fucks up. Yeah, every time she have Marvin was just supposed to pick up Kanan. That's it. Like every time she have Marvin do some shit, she fuck up. So she don't trust anybody else. Hold up. It wasn't a lesson. It was like, okay, I'll do it.
But she did. Hold up. The one thing Marvin did get right in terms of like the violence shit, right, was finding out Scrap's lie.
He fucked that up because goddamn Scrap wasn't a snitch. But we're gonna get. All
right, we'll get to that. Right. We'll get to that.
So another favorite quote I had was
Scrap's an idiot though. But go ahead.
Another favorite quote I had was when Marvin said, "Bitch did have some nice ass teeth. I mean, it hurt a little bit, but hell, she left the skin on it."
Yo, Marvin, Marvin. I mean, yeah, Marvin, man, that dude. He's a hip hop quotable every darn episode. Yeah. Remember he was going on to about the who was it? It was about it was her, Lou and Lou and Rock were talking. It was, and he wandered on to a different conversation. You saw Lou and Rock were like, what?
Yeah,
like he be on some
stupid, man. Yeah, that
nigga be on some other conversation.
That nigga's probably gonna have most of my favorite fucking quotes, man.
Yo, he be on some other shit.
Rika said,
let's get to the comments.
Rika said she felt Lou on that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nah, Lou was like, you do that shit.
Yeah,
and that's how I felt. It was like, nah, you think he a rat? You do that shit. I disagree with it.
All right, go ahead.
What up?
Yeah, my brother, my twin.
Bro, Ham? Rika, because she was so adamant that Scrap was a snitch. Rika said Marvin is my favorite man.
Yes.
I said Scrap is an absolute idiot. We're going, I'm going to address you later. We'll get all the shots. She did because she was a potential threat to her business as part of the game.
I like that part of the game. The name of the title.
Exactly. You should have just said they got popped at the card spot.
Yep.
So what's your most important quote? What's the most important quote at this episode?
I think what you just said, that second quote about I think the kid can't shoot for shit. That was the most important because that to me set the tone in motion in terms of this episode. Because of now Rock know that Howard does know that Kanan tried to shoot him, right? And that set in motion everything, right? Because Howard basically then after that, mind you, Vince, that was the most important quote.
Rika, why you said that? Though? Put that in the comments. Why you said that? Go ahead, Ty.
Yeah, that was you got it. Oh, brother chirping. I think because like that set the tone in terms of like right after that, it was like now Rock knows that Howard do, and the thing is now Rock can't really do nothing to Howard. She can't really do nothing. She tried once. Hold on, and she don't need the heat anymore in terms of like she can't get nobody else to do it because she don't want any heat from the cops, right? No, I just think that was an important tone because it was like now she got to be watching over her back because remember after that he says he wants to be a father to Kanan, and he was going to sit there and literally he's like, look, I'm telling Kanan, with or without your permission, basically, and that changed everything. To me, that quote it was like because I told you the first couple of minutes when he was talking to her, I was like maybe he didn't know, and then when he said that. Changed everything. He even looked out for it, though.
You got that as the most important quote for this episode?
Yep, because it set the tone.
That quote didn't affect anything in this episode, though. Nothing. How's that the most important quote? I didn't ask you your favorite quote. I said, what's your most
No, I said the most important because it put Rock in a situation was like Howard knows that Kanan tried to kill him. And now see who it now
changed and it didn't affect anything on this episode. So how was it important?
I think to me it's important because it changed her thinking a little bit. Because now she knows that Howard is a true threat to her.
But she didn't react to anything. It didn't make her do any action. She didn't do anything. So like
all right, no, hold on.
Your favorite quote?
What is hold on? No, that's not my favorite quote. I told you what my favorite quote is at the very end.
All right, cool.
Cool. What is your most important quote?
My most important quote for this episode? That same scene by Howard. You're Rock. You got to snitch. One-eyed bandit. To me, that's the most important quote of this episode. Because this whole episode was everything in this episode, 90% of this episode was determined from Nat's statement. After he said that shit, it set everything up for the whole episode. So that's my most important quote.
Okay. All right. Okay. I see you getting there with that.
Let's see. Kiana said, Howard to Rock, one with us, I'm going to talk to Kanan.
Yep.
I think that's your most important quote or favorite quote, Kiana.
I can see that.
No. She said that's her most important because her favorite quote was by Luke, right?
Yeah.
So that's her most important quote. Your brother said Rika Giles it's
in a cool single R&B. My brother be just be on some other stuff right now.
He talking about that shit from last night, must be. All right, so what's your favorite scene?
Man, you know what my favorite scene was? I had a couple here. I would say, you know, what was the Worrell scene with Unique. That was my favorite scene. Yeah, because like two things. It's something we found out, which was surprising, right? When Unique came out, right? When Unique was talking with Worrell, he was like, "Yo, man, I'm sorry I didn't tell you I was getting out," and I was like, "Wait." Now I'm thinking Worrell knew that Unique was getting out of jail, and he didn't come pick him up, whatever the case may be. Unique didn't tell his crew or nobody he was getting out. He was like, "Yo, I gotta just had to take care of things." And I was like, why didn't he tell his main man that he was getting out? Second thing, in terms of now, he's basically from a sign of that whole thing, like a position of weakness, right? He's basically telling his boys, like, look, man, we can get up, we can get back on these corners, we can get up, we can get Rock. And his best boy was like, no. Basically telling him, like, you in the past, dude. I'm rolling with Rock. Like, and was like,
that was your favorite
scene. That's my favorite scene because it really showed, was like, that was like, to me, we saw the different things of, first we saw like the different things of Unique taking hits. First with the connect, but this was like, to me, when his best friend was like, nah, I'm rolling with the competition. I was like, man, that was my favorite scene. So I was like, man.
All right, cool. Rob,
what's going on, Rob? What's going on?
Blatant Truth. favorite scene. I love the death stare Raw gave Nick's baby mama.
Oh, Rock. Yeah, Rock. Yeah,
that was. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna get back to that after that. I'm gonna get back to that scene.
My
which
favorite,
was very interesting.
Keon said my favorite scene was when Dean told Unique,
"Yep,
no more product," and that set him off.
Yep,
okay.
Told him it was bad business.
All right. Rika said, "Well, the funniest scene was at anger management."
Yeah, it was with the bald head. Yeah, that was hilarious.
We don't want to lose our cool or our hair. Right, sit down, girl. Yeah, sit down.
Hold up. All while Marvin eating something,
right.
Chilling, eating something.
Shit. So my favorite scene was Marvin and Scrap. When you showed when Scrap was like checking the product, and Marvin rolled up on him. I felt all of that was Scrap said when Scrap went in the hallway. It was like, yo, it was like, where you at? Oh, I needed some stuff last night. And Scrap was like, why you holler at nigga Warrell? Heard he always available. Yeah.
Yo.
Word travel fast, especially when your man's people put a nigga on the head of you that caused you to lose a whole fucking eye. And it was just like, I felt the emotion, the intensity, the anger, and the hurt. It was like, yo, he's like, nigga feeling good. He said, this ain't about feelings. It's like, y'all wrong. I lost an eye for y'all. I've been fucking with y'all since 14 years old. He's like, yeah, you know what? It is hard to put up pictures with one eye. It's hard to tie my fucking shoe with one eye. It's hard to do a lot of shit with one eye, but I lost that shit on y'all, and I still came back fucking swinging. I felt all that.
Yeah, shit. I felt that.
That was
I ain't gonna hold you. I did too.
Because I understand that. I was like, that's bullshit. All right, so that was my favorite scene. What's your most important scene?
I think the same thing that came from the quote that you said about when basically is when Howard was talking to Rock, and he's basically saying, look, I'm going to talk to Kanan. I'm gonna talk to Kanan with or without your permission, along those lines. That was important. Like, to me, that was like, it was like, oh,
yeah.
I'm thinking, yeah. Because I was like, ooh,
okay.
Like, because now, like, Howard has no fear. It's like, dog, like, he knows, like, look, you can't come after me now. Nope.
All right.
He already know.
All right. Oh, now that was your most important scene, right? Okay. So my most important scene, hold on, we got all right, hold up. Stack said the best part of this episode was when Unique fucked up them two white supremacists.
You talking about the first episode? That's the first episode. That's not this episode.
Was that the
no.
The first one?
That was the first episode.
The first episode.
Yeah. You getting it confused, Stacks. That was the first episode. That was in jail.
Hey, Stacks. Ty said you got Street Team Journal, so you fucking up. That's wrong episode. Rika said the bodega scene gave me vibes that Rock's money spot was going to get
exposed. And I'm glad you said that, because first thing I thought is when we saw Unique's baby mom, what have you, right? Forgot her name. And the thing is, she never got into detail about in terms of where Rock was coming from when she saw him in the bodega spot.
She was shook.
I know. Hold on. I know. That's what I'm saying. Because had she gotten the details, like, yeah, I saw Rock coming from the front again, because she was shook. I understand that. But I think we're going to see this, just like Rika said. I was thinking the same thing. That's going to come into play.
All right. Cool.
That is definitely coming into play.
Blatant Truth says should not have lied.
Yep.
Rika, the store clerk asking Rock why is she just keeping the money in storage to get eaten by rats. So that rat thing was a play on the theme, because the theme was there's a rat in the camp.
Yep.
So I just think that was a play.
Oh yeah, play on that. Yep.
She got actual rats eating her money.
Yep.
And then she made that comment.
I didn't even think about that.
I got a lot of rat problems these days. So I think that was kind of like a play on the whole episode.
Situation. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you're right.
An organization. So it's a rat. So it's a real rat fucking with her, and the goddamn a snake rat fucking with her. Keon said Rock talking to Jukebox about her mom. I don't think Rock telling the truth.
I think it's something with the mom.
Yeah, I think Rock like she holding some stuff back.
Yeah.
Rika said, but she specifically named the exact bodega she was at. Yeah,
she did, but she did. Yeah. But at this point, Unique was just.
Well, yeah, and the baby mom was shook, and Unique is fucked up because he ain't got no money. All right, so my most important scene was, when Marvin acted like he was the handyman and he went to Ebony house.
Oh, yo,
in the Corona, and that's the most, to me, that's the most important scene, because if Marvin don't talk to Ebony, Scrap don't get killed, because
no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my most important scene. So who you guys the MVP of the episode?
Believe it or not, Marvin's
the MVP.
He basically he came up there and did sort of like the dirty work a little bit for Rock, in terms of like first talking with Scrap, then was like, all right, I think in his heart of hearts, even though like I think Marvin was hoping to God, I would say the first 10 minutes that could be it. Well, Howard could be the thing. But I think when Marvin went to the spot, to his cousin's spot, I was thinking Marvin was like, you know what? Please let these pictures be up here. Please let some posters or something be hanging up. And when it wasn't, damn. And even when he went back to the the diner, right? Remember she asked him, she was like, yo, he confirmed it without really saying like anything, like without really saying it, what have you, right? He was like, yeah, look, he didn't hang no posters, you know?
Okay.
So I think he was low-key important because he did like sort of like the dirty work for everything. Just like he did like everything. So who's your MVP?
All right. Well, I'm about to say Kiana got Howard as MVP of the episode. Kiana, let us know why you got Howard. Listen.
That's a great leadoff hitter.
I got Scrap.
Hold up. I understand.
Of the episode. The whole episode was about him. And I felt like he had the strongest monologue in the episode when that nigga was talking to Marvin. That nigga I believe that nigga was hurt, and I believe that nigga felt betrayed. You know what I'm saying? I felt that nigga I didn't see an actor. I didn't think I was watching shit. I felt like I was standing in the hallway, walking up on Scrap with Marvin, trying to figure him out. And I felt all that nigga emotion coming out, especially after you find out Warrell, the nigga that's responsible for losing his fucking eye, is over me, and y'all gave this nigga a whole fucking area. So, it's the last scene and shit. So I got Scrap.
I can see that.
Jump back to the first. Now we're going back to the first question. Which the last 10 minutes or first 10 minutes? I got the first 10 minutes better because we learned first. I think it was called a lot of us like, whoa. When that nigga said, "Oh," and the kid can't shoot for shit, I don't think we was expecting that. That was like, oh shit. And so when he revealed that he knew all this shit, and he was like, oh,
and he still looked out.
And you got somebody snitching, Rock. I'm looking out for my kid. That's what the fuck parents do. So that's my favorite 10 minutes. All right. I don't like the last 10 minutes. Now we're about to jump in this shit. I don't like the last 10 minutes. All right. Rika says Scrap for her too. That monologue showed all of his pain, and it showed that his loyalty was taken in vain. Right. I don't like the last 10 minutes because they killed Scrap. And I just think that's now we can jump in this shit. All right.
Okay.
Now what we talking about? Let me go to Banner. Oh, she said she don't like it because
I like what Kiana just said.
Predictable.
What Kiana just said was what Kiana just said. That's a good little comment right there. What she just said. With Kiana. But here's the thing I'm gonna say with Scrap. Scrap was loyal.
No, not that shit. All right, I'll go back to the comments. All right. Kiana said Howard tricked and Rock to kill Scrap It's same with how Kanan tricked Ghost into killing Roller. Loyal soldiers getting killed with bad information.
All right.
Right. Rico last time was too predictable. Howard don't even know what Scrap said in that room.
But here's the thing.
Hold up. Hey, anybody can get it. Rock is cold as ice.
Oh, she get.
Scrap. Stack say you also lie.
Hold up. Right. So I'm gonna let you continue. Merv.
So I'm going to continue, but I'm going to also respond to Kiana. I don't think Howard was trying to trick Rock. I really thought he had to snitch because the guy said, I'm fucking with the CIs. The white guy came and spoke to Howard. He was like, yo, welcome back. What the hell you doing here? You don't have anything better to do? He said, Howard came to speak because I'm fucking with this CIs over here that's belly aching. So detective told Howard that they're CIs. I think it was more just like talking shit. Scrap wasn't a CI. Now, if he was talking about the mama, that's a whole nother fucking story. But right now, I'm only talking about Scrap. They just lost. They just killed one of their most loyal fucking soldiers and put Warrell and rewarded Warrell, who caused Scrap to lose an eye, put motherfucking Lulu in the fucking hospital. They just rewarded this nigga and gave this nigga a whole area, a whole fucking building, and you just killed your most loyal niggas off of 100% information. Listen, Scrap was a fucking snitch. Them fucking projects where they was at, he knew everything. He didn't have to find out nothing. He knew everything. If he was a fucking snitch, it would have been a raid. It would have been a fucking raid. It would have been black. It would have been all black with the fucking vest and shit running up in there.
Oh, we're gonna delete this dude, whoever this person is. Yeah, you can block him.
You block him?
No, I'm gonna block him.
No, block him now. Like, what you waiting on?
I am. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting right there. That's
so,
what I said.
In my opinion, like Lulu didn't agree with it, and Marvin didn't agree with it either. Lulu can't even look. Lulu walked the fuck out. Marvin, the most the most nonchalant, non-emotional motherfucker, period, on the fucking show since season 1. This nigga shed tears. Did you see that? This nigga shed tears. Rock pulled a power play, and one thing about she's a leader. She should be. All right. But also, another characteristic about being a great fucking leader, you also gotta know when to listen, and sometimes you gotta be a great follower to be a great leader and listen. She didn't listen. Lulu said no. Marvin said, "Hey, I'm not sure.
He's Switzerland.
Don't put this shit on me. I just told you what I told you, but I'm still not sure." So I think the last statement. This is going to come back and fuck Rock in the ass. Farm boy style, no lube. You killed one of your most loyal non-blood soldiers, your most loyal non-blood soldier over misinformation, and you rewarded a nigga that tried to kill your whole fucking team. Go ahead.
All right. So why does Scrap lie? Why does Scrap lie?
Is that rhetorical? You want me to answer?
I want to answer that.
Because Rock told him to stop gambling.
Say that one more time.
Rock told him to stop gambling.
So hold up. So let me get this straight. All right. So hold up. Let me get this straight. Right. A gambling spot that got raided. Right. Right. So then let's hold up. I'm gonna put you. Hold up. And I'm getting to what Stacks just put right here. No. Actually, no. Hold up.
Hold up. Don't skip comments.
I know. Hold up.
You skip comments. Go in line.
All right.
Take that off.
All right.
Take that off. Go in line.
All right. I'm gonna take it off. Hold up. Just let me. There you go. All right. This one I'm gonna say though. Imagine if your leader, right, tells you got to stop messing with something. Look, I want you to stop doing them cards, and you continuously keep doing it. You can hold up. I'm telling you to stay away from a vice. Don't do it. Don't put, because if you do it, you're going to basically get us. You're going to get more eyes to us because you're a part of us. Imagine she let him go this one time. What happened, right? Do you think Scrap goes back and does it again? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So he's gonna keep doing the same vice, keeps getting arrested, and still getting hit. Hold up, his folks got arrested too, right? They're gonna keep getting arrested. He's gonna keep getting arrested, and eventually they're gonna be like, "Let's follow Scrap. Let's see what he does." And eventually, some of the stuff is gonna come back to Rock.
Let me ask you a question back.
I'm not done. No,
I want direct to that question. It's direct to that
okay.
question.
Okay.
Did Rock kill him for gambling, or did he kill him for being a snitch?
Snitch. All right.
Okay.
All right. But here's the thing, though. All right. You're right. She got a misinformation. However, right? However, I'm gonna say this about Scrap, what have you, right? We all basically had told wherever she told Scrap. I'm gonna keep saying this. She told Scrap to stop gambling. I understand what you're saying, that she based it off the snitch, but how many times eventually, I'm gonna say this to you, Merv, right? Imagine if she kept giving this guy a chance after chance after chance, what have you, right? Would you still keep giving a person a chance after chance after chance, what have you, right? In the game that they're in. Because it's gonna make Rock look weak. It's gonna make Rock look weak, yes or no? All right, go ahead.
Marvin got more fuck ups than anybody. Than Lulu and Scrap combined. Marvin got more fuck ups and more arrests than Lulu and Scrap combined. So based off that theory, Marvin ass should be fucking should be seeing night too. Based on what you just said, Marvin should be saying night.
That might be coming too. But not now. But that might be coming too.
She really the gambling was not worth killing him. She wouldn't have killed him. She only killed him.
Why hold on? Why is it? Hold on, no. I'm not letting you get off with that one. You're saying the gambling. The gambling. Hold on. The gambling was the cops are rating. The gambling was the cops are rating. You're gonna tell me one arrest for gambling for cops are rating. Two times. Like, hold up. We're gonna be like, hold up, because I'm going off of the precedence of what this is doing, right? Eventually, she was gonna have to do something with Scrap with the gambling. Correct.
Yeah, but she wouldn't have killed him.
Oh no. I'm asking you a question. If he kept gambling and she told him to stop gambling, she needed to do something to Scrap, yes or no?
Do what to Scrap? You ain't gonna
either take him.
Say something.
Hold on. I'm about to get to this. If she tells Scrap, like, look, your gambling situation is fucking up my business, right? Scrap, if you don't do this or what have you, right? I'm gonna get you.
Though. It wasn't
eventually right now. We're talking about right now. Because you got to hold up in this game, just like you said about chess and checkers. With chess, you got to be thinking a couple moves later on, right? Right? You got to think moves later on. Now, eventually, she would have to do something with Scrap. Now, I don't know if that dude's the killing or telling Scrap you out the game.
Marvin is more of a fucking threat of bringing the cops' attention than fucking Scrap has been the last 2 seasons. This nigga got arrested going to pick up fucking Kanan. This nigga got arrested for getting in a fight, beating up two dudes in a fucking line to walk in a club because they said something to a girl. Like, this nigga's in anger management class. This nigga got like, what are you talking about right now? Based off of that, then Marvin should be the one. The gambling was not the problem. He killed because Rock thought he was a snitch. That's it.
But hold up, I'm gonna ask. Hold on. Then I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna go back to this. Why didn't Scrap tell fucking Marvin that he got popped by the cops? Why didn't?
The same reason that if you do something at your job, and if you can get away with it, you're not gonna try to tell your boss.
All right. Hold up. So hold up.
Pause real quick. Let's go through the comments because it might be a lot of comments.
All right, go ahead. 10 more minutes, Merv.
All right, cool. Rika, Howard don't even know what Scrap said in that room.
I agree with that.
Said, anybody can get it. Rock is cold as ice. That's
yeah.
Damn sure is. Stack said he also lied. That comment to Rock was to throw her off.
That was. I think that was a protect.
I don't think so. I think he actually believed that he was a snitch. She believed him off the rip. So that lady told him to stop gambling, that he didn't come clean. Howard should just mind his damn business.
Wow, Ricky.
That's probably why it's called mind your business. This will be Rock's biggest mistake. I agree with that. Totally. Kiana, I think Howard tricked her because he's getting revenge slowly, but surely he played chess on Rock for her to take out one of her loyal soldiers. That's interesting. That's kind of
what I was looking at. That statement.
Kiana gives some content. So okay, that's okay.
Hold on. Now, is the revenge to try to take Rock out and basically get his son as well?
I don't know. Let's go through all the comments.
Yeah, go ahead. But that's a good statement by Kiana.
Because we only got 15 minutes left, so we got
that's a good statement.
You can't take any chance when you're a kingpin trying not to go to jail. He died because he didn't give up the card game like he was told to do. None of that would have gone down at all if you listen to Rock. That's cool. I understand that. Then Marvin Nash need to be shot too.
All right. Okay. All right.
That's a great question. Hey, Stacks, which question? Because me and Ty was going back and forth with the questions.
Yeah. All right.
She was 2-1 though.
That's about Marvin.
Lulu said no, and Marvin said no. I think that's what Rika said. I think that's what Rika talking about.
Yeah, but she's the leader. This ain't no democracy.
But what I said, as a great leader, you got to be a great follower too.
Yeah, great listener. Hold on. All right. I don't know what I'm glad we brought about that leadership too, because it's something I want to talk.
Rika said, it was 2-1 the decision to all scrap. Who else said all scrap? Marvin didn't agree to all scrap.
He played Switzerland with that though.
He played devil's advocate. He said, no, don't put that shit on me.
Yep.
She couldn't because he was a potential loose end. Yeah, I hate loose end. But then you gonna put a fucking loose end as over your building? Because Warrell is a loose end. She couldn't for being a liability to her business. Kiana said, Stack said, thanks, Ty. Marvin is blood. Stop it. That motherfucker's he's still a fucking knucklehead. He's still a fucking knucklehead, though. You just said it's a cold game. You just said it's a cold game. So it's a loose end. Marvin is more loose end than any fucking body.
Hold up. You know what? Hold up. When you get to the last comments, we're gonna talk about something. We're gonna talk about Lou.
Rika said word. Marvin should be 6 feet under 2.
All right. Okay. All right.
Kiana, Rock will kill anybody, including blood. Nah, I don't see that because
not yet.
Further off, Rock fucked up even bringing Warrell in. That's a bigger liability. Exactly. Scrap was tested and true.
He just lied. Go ahead.
Yeah, by the card game. Howard told Rock the only reason he told her about Scrap was to protect Kanan. Yeah, no, I really think he believed that that he was a snitch.
All right, you know what?
Don't put it on a timeline. Let it.
I like that, Blake. I like that. All right, hold up. You know what's something we ain't talking about too? Because I know we got a couple minutes here. The loose situation, because we should have got to. I think that's going to be very important down the line. The music situation, him finding out, because we also got introduced to a new character in Raising Kanan right now. Remember Lou in the studio? He's with the singer, and her quote unquote uncle comes in, and he's talking about like basically a deal with her or whatever the case may be. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, Crown Camacho actually gave him like to me it was like this was the first time I actually I basically agreed with Crown Camacho on a business decision more than Lou. You're basically going to and because to me personally, in this instance, now I'm seeing the weakness of Lou because I think Lou is trying to make this singing work to prove a point to Rock. He's trying to prove a point. So Rock was like, I don't need the crack game. I got this music business. I'm gonna try to prove a point to you. Instead of seeing the whole picture was like, dog.
I don't think he's trying to prove a point. He's just following his passion. Like he has a passion. He's
making some stupid. He's making some stupid business decision right now. That's what he just agreed to was a stupid ass business decision. So the girl, hold up. So this is what he agreed to:
a single deal. But they say they're gonna build some stuff into it that if they get past certain thresholds, then they sign it.
But the thing is that the guy who's managing the girl, he can basically manipulate that whole situation, and he can. That dude, hold it. Remember, that dude is up there. Remember, the guy that her uncle, whatever this. Oh, let me get this guy's name. Cartier Dunsfree, manager of the singer Zisa, right? That guy is shady. Might be the new Suge Knight of this whole situation.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because the thing is with Lou is like, oh, you know what? Then I'm like, Lou, like, all right. All I'm thinking about is this is the first time I agreed with Crown was like, dog, this is not going to be beneficial for us. It's not. And I think Lou is trying to push this like, we're going to make this work. And I'm looking like,
We'll see how that play out.
I think Lou right now is.
Yeah. Keanu said Lulu and Rock relationship would never be the same after this. Killing your most loyal soldier, Lulu was not with that decision.
I guess remember Lou wasn't with the situation with killing Kanan boy either.
Nah, he just didn't want to do it, but he felt like that needed to be done, and he did it. This decision is gonna by episode 9. Remember episode 2. By episode 9, Rock is gonna regret those 2 fucking decisions. By episode 9, Rock is gonna regret killing Scrappy, and Rock is gonna regret putting Warrell that high in the fucking position.
Hold on,
unique second-hand man.
Hold on, I agree with that, but I also agree with this. Lou is gonna regret that dumbass decision he made this episode, and I think that's gonna come back severely and haunt him. Hold on, I'm telling you right the bat. It's gonna. I'm telling you, this is gonna be something that is gonna derail Lou's whole music situation. This dumbass plan he just agreed to.
I just don't think. This episode just doesn't seem like a big deal to me.
It's gonna be a big deal later. Hold on, no, I'm going with what you're saying down the line. You basically said the situation is going to have ramifications later on. I'm talking about the situation that just happened with Lou and the music situation is going to have ramifications down the line.
Sean said Rock is going to take that music business away from Lou.
I think Lou fucking it up. I think that's gonna be later on now.
Side note: now let's see where Hollywood was before he went to St. Joe Parish.
Oh yeah, I guess that's he's on. Somebody told me that the new guy is from Queen Sugar. The new the character Cartier Dunsfree. He's from Queen's Sugar. What have you? Lulu gonna kill her for a rock killing Scrat. That might happen.
Lulu gonna kill Warrell for killing.
Actually, I think Unique gonna kill Warrell.
Okay.
I think Unique gonna kill Warrell.
Famous is really going to be famous.
Famous is.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
Hold on. Yeah, you lost me on that one.
Scrap didn't listen to Rock and he lied to Marvin, but loyal though.
Oh yeah, Queen Series ended next season.
Hold up. So because he's not because he lied, he's not loyal. Yo, how many of y'all have lied to y'all significant others? Fuck out of here.
But in this game,
yo, listen. When you can trust a nigga with they trust the Scrap with their fucking life. All right. Yeah, he lied about a card game. All right. That punishment don't fit the fucking crime. That's one of those shits where either you keep the nigga, you don't promote the nigga or some shit like that. That was one of the most loyal. He picked up Kanan after Kanan killed shot Howard. All right. He could have goddamn ratted when he goddamn lost his eye and shit. He went low. He went hiding. He did everything that Rock has fucking requested. The whole family since 14 years old. Yes, that nigga is loyal. One lie about a card game does not make that nigga not loyal. That's stupidity. It's not the punishment don't fit the crime.
All right, hold on. I'm all right.
A whole loyal ass nigga because he lied that he wasn't gambling.
Hold on. I'm gonna say hold on. Let's say she didn't kill Scrap, but we see that she did have you. When are you going to address the situation, the quote unquote elephant in the room, if he keeps gambling? When would you address that? How would you no
address that? If Rock,
how would you handle it, Merv?
Rock would have been killed that nigga.
No.
I'm asking because Merv. She thought he was a snitch. That's it. That's the reason why he killed that nigga, because he thought he was a snitch. He didn't give a fuck about gambling. Hold up. He was scared to let Rock know.
Hold up. I agree with this. Hold up. I agree with the snitching part. I agree with that. But let's say she didn't kill Scrap, but she did. All right. I'm going with this. Just follow me here.
All right.
How many times?
You got 4 minutes.
All right. How many times are you going to sit there and listen to that? Oh, look, I'm not going to gamble again. You gambled again. You got caught again. You gambled again. Oh, you get caught again. You're still, hold up. I'm still putting you in, like, basically in charge of the drug zone or what have you, right? How many times you going to let that ride? And hold up. How many times are you going to let it ride?
Let me tell you why y'all argument is not stick on me. Because the argument that y'all making for Scrap, Marvin Ash should have been dead.
But Marvin's one of the main characters, so just like you always say, you're not gonna kill Marvin. There we go. I was waiting for that. You gave me a layup, right?
Touche, nigga. Motherfucking shade. Touche.
I was waiting for you to say that. I was waiting for you to say that. I was waiting.
Okay, you got me.
I was waiting on that one.
Okay. All right.
I was waiting on that response.
Rico said, yeah, Queen Trigger's ending this next season.
Yep.
Oh boy. Famous is dumb. I don't like his character. He's doing dumb shit now.
Hold up.
Hey,
you know what's crazy? I think
I come back to 3 months and you smoking weed and fucking white girls. So Famous didn't fuck white girls last year? You with black girls?
Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga's there.
Hold up. You can get to the comments here, but you know it's gonna be something in terms of if Kanan can use this later on in a couple seasons from now about using Famous.
All right.
Remember, she said the chick went to NYU.
We got 2 minutes.
All right.
Because Rico just said, I'm just trying to hurry through the episode because we have 5 minutes left. Trying to say Scrap became a liability.
Yeah.
Stat says amazing how you downplaying the significance of what Scrap did.
Thank you.
All that nigga did was lie about goddamn a gambling game.
Keep going, Merv.
No, it's amazing that y'all laying down y'all really not looking at the loyalty this nigga has since 14 years old. Nigga lost an eye.
I'm agreeing with it.
And nigga lost an eye, all kind of shit over this.
I agree.
Famous selling tapes, Juice getting help from the lady cop.
You ain't lying.
That girl, that lady like Juke.
Yes, she do.
She's trying to fuck Juke. She's trying to fuck Juke.
And Juke young as hell. I'm like, yeah, what are you doing? That can be your daughter. What are you doing?
Scrap was loyal, so you should have let me know he was at the precinct. It is what it is. Liars aren't loyal.
Ooh.
Oh, man,
look at that bar. Look at that bar. That bar. Look at the bar.
That's not why she killed him off. She killed him because he thought Rock killed Scrap for one reason. Because she thought he was a snitch. He thought he might be a snitch. That's the only reason why Rock killed him. What the fuck are you talking about, Stacks? Only because she thought he might be a snitch. That's it. Do y'all think Lulu already knew about Jessica sleeping with Kanan? That's why he told her to get out of the studio.
No,
I don't think he was.
He was just saying. He was doing some guy stuff. He was angry.
Right. Rock was paranoid after the detective dropped the note about Scrap. She looked at him as a snitch. No coming back from that because now he's a liability. Rock was paranoid after the cop said, and the kid can't shoot for shit. That's when Rock got paranoid.
Oh, hell yeah. That's when the whole mom switched.
My thing is she shouldn't have killed him that quick. Right. She shouldn't have killed him that quick. Like, she went off something that Marvin said. Marvin, the known fucker, you gonna go after Marvin investigation? Marvin investigation. All of a sudden,
right.
Marvin is this prolific man. It's 9 o'clock.
Look, we're gonna get to it.
That's her brother. Yeah. Marvin's family. He's a fuck up.
He's no snitch.
He's a fuck up, but he's no snitch. And Scrap ain't no snitch either. Sean, the fuck's you talking about? Merv is and you my second command. You get roped up. You gotta go, nigga. Fuck you. Camacho, Jessica, Nicole's mama can go. Yeah. She's going to smash Juke as soon as she graduates. Yep. So what y'all think mind your business mean regarding this?
What you said, Merv, earlier? What you said about like whoever said it, like in terms of has she just ignored?
Howard minding other people's business. The lady at the bodega minding the business, asking her why you keeping this money here. There's a lot of people being nosy and shit. Marvin going to Ebony house asking about Scrap. He should have minded his damn business. If people mind his business, mind their business episode, a lot of this misinformation that happened wouldn't have fucking happened. All right, yo, it's time to go to House of Dragons. Nita Brown killed Giovanni. That's how the game worked, and Lou know that. All right, y'all, we're 2 minutes over. I'm about to share it with my my House of Dragon groups right now.
Woo, we about to get into it. Look,
and that's what the fuck we about to go to.
Look, we're about to get into House of the Dragon. This is the Game of Thrones prequel. This is basically look, you could say about 180 something years before the main events of the
172, man.
172.
Yeah.
Before the Queen was born, what have you, and it's House of the Dragon season 1, episode 1. The name of this episode is called "The Heirs of the Dragon." I'm gonna say this off the bat. That's how you start an episode. That's how you start a series. This show is something. Man. I'm gonna tell you off the bat. Can't trust. Go ahead.
All right. So I didn't share that.
Hey. We're gonna get y'all thoughts on the show too, on Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon.
Let's go through some of the characters a little bit before we jump.
Okay. All right. Let's get to it.
I had a map up here, not a map. Okay, that's gonna be too small. So let me go to. So we got the original king was it Jaehaerys?
Yeah. The guy that we saw at the very beginning of this episode.
I'm gonna call it from my phone. All right. So Jaehaerys Targaryen. He's the suit. He started in the beginning of the episode. He was the one that had the council determine who the next heir was going to be. All right.
Yep.
So it was between his oldest female descendant or a male descendant, but he was a younger male descendant. So, Rika said, "All right, I'm out." Kiana said, "Night fellas, I never watched House of Dragons."
All right, Kiana.
Episode 3 of season 1 of Game of Thrones. Oh my fucking goodness! It's a new series spinoff from GOT. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah. Kiana, definitely watch it
right now. All right,
definitely
see you next week, Kiana. All right, back to All right, so this episode
I was super stacks.
Starts with Jaehaerys. So that's how the new king. He let the council determine who the new king was. I love how they started at the beginning. Man, we'll just go with the questions. Hold up, my bad. Let's introduce the characters. All right.
You go ahead.
Because this is episode 1. You got Jaehaerys Targaryen. You got Daemon Targaryen.
Ooh.
All right. You got Rhaenyra. You got Rhaenyra Targaryen. All right. You got Aemma. You got Aemma Arryn. That was the wife of Viserys Targaryen. and you got these goddamn names. Well,
yeah,
Rhaenyra Targaryen, the daughter. Then you got Corlys, Valerion Corlys. Let me. Was there black people in Game of Thrones?
Originally,
I can't remember.
Like you saw a couple, not main,
huh?
not main ones, not main ones. No.
You got Lyanna Valerian, his daughter, and Lenore Valerian, his son.
Yep.
Oh
yeah, pirate. Yeah, you're right.
Stacks. Otto Hightower, who's the hand of the king.
And
you got Hobart Hightower. Then you got Otto Hightower's daughter, Allison Hightower. You got the small council. You got the Grand Maester, Mellows. You got Lehman Beesbury. And you got Lionel Strong. So that makes up the council and the major houses. And this is basically the major characters from the first episode. Yeah, you know how Game of Thrones is. There's gonna be much more characters introduced, but those are characters from the first episode. All right. Let me take this banner off. So let me ask you this. Same thing. Did you like the first 10 minutes of the show better or the last 10 minutes of House of Dragon better?
That's a tough one. I kind of like the last. I like the last 10 minutes because
you like
the last 10 minutes. The last 10 minutes.
I like the first 10 minutes better. Zach said I was mad I couldn't go straight to the next episode.
You ain't lying.
Right.
You ain't lying.
Stack said the pirate. Blatant Truth said yes.
It's about the black character.
Stack says her dove was homeboy. The pirate was black.
Pirate was black. Totally forgot about that. Exactly. Yeah, totally forgot about that when you said that.
Right. So you like the last 10 minutes of this episode better than the first 10 minutes. I like the first 10 minutes, and we'll discuss that a little bit more in detail later. Yeah. So Nate, what was your favorite quote from this first episode of House of Dragon?
The gods have yet to make a man who lacks the patience for absolute power.
Ah, that is a good one.
Damn,
that is a good one. Because he was trying to defend his brother, saying his brother don't have the patience to be king. Yeah, and Nick, that's so true. Who the fuck don't have patience if they know they can have absolute fucking power?
Yep.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Shit. If you tell me all you gotta do is wait 3 years and stay under the radar, and I rule the fucking world. Oh, I can wait 3 years. I can wait 3 years.
Hold on. That's my favorite one, right? That's my favorite. But I got the important one.
Stack said that's tough. We were talking about the pilot of a new series. It was dope, and so was the last 10. My favorite, the first 10 minutes was my favorite. All right.
It could be either or because man, this show was whoo.
No, you gotta choose. I'm not letting you off to.
Oh no. I'm still getting the last 10. Okay, hold up. Right, I'm that's the last 10 for me.
All right, so listen, my favorite quote was, "In the Vale, people would rather fuck sheep than women. I can tell you the sheep are prettier."
Yo, Damon, man.
You can have, if you want, you can have my wife, since your wife has recently deceased.
Damn. Yo, Damon, Damon, yo. I'm gonna tell the bet, yo. Damon has had some bars in this episode.
Yeah.
Hold up. In my opinion, he went from the villain to the hero. In my opinion.
And then back to the villain.
Yeah.
Well,
he kind of made points with the king, though. He kind of made some points with him.
Okay. So we'll
get to that.
What's your most important quote of this episode? The most important quote of this episode.
The queen that never was, air for a day. I mean, yo, that changed everything. Yo, if that didn't change, that changed the whole trajectory of this whole episode and literally this whole season. That was the complete change.
Hold on. What was your most important quote?
When he was talking about the queen that never was an heir for a day. What Damon was talking in the brothel, or
okay,
he was talking. That to me was the game changer.
Okay,
complete game changer.
Stack said he got a feeling he's going to end up liking him in the end, like he ended up liking Jamie.
Yeah. Damon, okay. He was out of pocket. He was out of pocket. Hold up, we'll get to Damon. We'll get to Damon later on. Go ahead.
That was Stack just said he was out of pocket for that comment.
He was out of pocket, but hold up, he was out of pocket for saying it, right? But when he went to talk to the king, he made some points. He made some points to
him. So guess what, Ty? Guess what?
What?
That's my most important quote as well. Heir for a day. By him saying that shit in a celebratory fashion, he lost the throne. He lost his brother. He lost every fucking thing.
Yep.
And a girl was finally named the heir to the Iron Throne. Was finally named the heir to the Iron Throne because of that one fucking quote.
And you know what? And you know what? He had the balls to own up to it. He had the balls to own up to it.
Nigga, not only the balls, he also went back and he also owned up to it and started talking shit. Called the king weak.
Which he was right. He was right. We must all mourn in our own way. Right?
True.
And he gave some sound advice to the king, even though he was wrong with the statement, but he was right. Right? He basically told him, was like, look, you see all them people around that table? They all coming for you. Basically, it was like, they all coming for you.
You see that shit? Unlike scrap. Really? This is not the dragon hour, blatant truth. But touche, great fucking point.
Yeah, great point.
Great fucking point.
And Damon, he basically Damon, he can be so straightforward, but he can be so straightforward with the truth. He gave his brother he basically gave his brother the truth. Like, look, them dudes preying on your weakness. They are. They truly are. At least he was being straight up and honest about the situation. Them other dudes just plotting. Every person at that table, the round table, whatever you want to call it.
Like you said, Otto Hightower, the second son who stands to gain nothing without having to seize it. We basically just told him, look, he's not lying to get shit. Yep. You gonna trust him? He's manipulating you to get something because he stands to gain nothing. So the only way he can get something is by manipulating your ass.
Yeah,
brother.
Pretty much. Is the hand the new little finger? Little finger, right? Yeah. Because he manipulated. Hold up. For you to no, we're gonna get to like how we did the last episode, then we can talk. Like, okay.
All right. So what is your favorite scene of this episode? Favorite scene of this episode?
The favorite scenes to me is still going back to the most important quote. Him going in front of the king, basically owning up to what he said. And not backing down. Not even nothing. I was like, yo, this dude, I thought he was done. I thought he was gonna get killed.
And that's your favorite scene, right?
Right.
So, Stacks got a question. Do y'all think the king got grayscale?
Yeah.
Got that sore on his back that won't heal. He gonna die for sure.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Remember? Yep.
Grayscale. Damn, that's a good one, Stacks.
That's a good one, Stacks. Yeah. That's a good one right I think so. I think so.
That shit. I knew the nigga did start bleeding all of a sudden, also from his hand.
Yep.
Iron Throne.
Yeah, he think it's getting nicked by the throne. I'm like, no, dog. But hold up. Remember, the only people that know about that situation is the doctor, whoever the medical team, people who they are, and a hand.
Yep.
Let's remember that. The hand is up there literally pulling the strings behind the scenes right now. He's trying to position it. Hold up. And the hand is a piece of shit. We'll get to that later. That dude's a piece of shit.
My favorite quote, Stack say definitely going to be the Ned of this series. You talking about the King? Is he talking about the King?
Yeah, talking about the King, yeah.
Or must mean he's going to die early. All right, so my favorite quote, my favorite scene was Rhaenyra at the funeral. I mean, with the mom dying, with the mom being dead and the brother, when the father, got stuck, he couldn't move, and when she stepped up, and she called Dracarys the dragon, and she, you know what I'm saying, like, just here step up, like you can see right there, like, okay, she's built for this kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? So just see her step up and commanding the dragon. And she basically cremated her mom and her brother. I just like the whole intangible message and that whole scene right there. Even Damon saying, "Yo, your father needs you now," and to step up.
Yeah,
that whole little scene was my favorite scene because it just seemed like foreshadowing of, like she kind of reminded me of Arya. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She kind of reminded me of Arya, and I just see her doing that. That was that. But to me, that was that first moment where, oh, I see greatness in her going forward. That was my favorite scene right there.
You know what's wild? She really didn't want to be. All she wanted to do was ride around in dragons. That's all she wanted to do.
Blatant truth. Is the hand Otto? Yep. Otto's the hand.
He is a piece of shit.
Stacks. I agree. She's gonna be very strong.
Yeah, she is.
So, Ty, what's your most important scene?
The most important? Most important. I actually got it down here. You know what? I would say the end, when the king is talking to his daughter and basically letting her know about, like, he's actually doing a foreshadowing about something's coming. He gives her a blade, which happens to be the same blade that Arya had. And we also, about a song about fire and ice. And how that a lot of stuff, like that last scene, was a lot of foreshadowing for what happens almost 200 years later.
Okay.
Like a lot of foreshadowing. That was like the most important because it was like, ooh. And we also get the setup in terms of now that strong girl that we talked about, Rain, is going to be, man. Really forget how young she is.
Yeah. Very young. And it's crazy that me and you agreed again. My most important scene was the king finally acknowledging his daughter as worthiness.
Yeah.
Telling her she'll be the heir. Also telling her about the history, and also telling her about the danger of sitting on the Iron Throne, and also letting her know about the vision from Amon about the Night Walkers. I don't know if y'all caught that, but he was talking about the Night Walkers when winter is going to come and erase man. He's talking about the Night Walkers. I don't know if y'all caught that though.
Yep. I was like, ooh. Again, if anybody who has not seen Game of Thrones, that scene is important.
Yeah.
That scene is important.
Stack said the most important scene for him was when he named his daughter the heir and not his sister or brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts, Merv. Stack said
you talking that shit.
You talking that shit now, Merv. I appreciate that, nigga.
Yeah, man.
So let me ask you this, and I missed out. I forgot to ask. This was part of the question for the first hour too, and I put my mind. What is the climax of this episode? I was supposed to ask that for Power too, but I forgot. What was the climax? What was the climax of this episode?
Still, to me, the most important scene was the brother
climax. Basically, that's the most important scene. The climax.
No. The climax is still that thing to me is when he's talking to his brother. When he basically admitted, his brother's like, "Yeah, I did it." Yep.
Okay.
That was the climax because then I was like, "Ooh, I didn't think he had the balls to do it." Okay. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm like, Damon is a who? He's a G.
Blatant truth. I fuck with you, and that's mine. That's mine. To me, the climax of this episode was the C-section of the birth of the heir for the day.
Oh yeah.
When he had to make a fucking decision.
Oh yeah.
Whether to just leave it to the gods, or we could cut the baby out, but that guarantees death to your wife. And nigga made the decision for the son, for the heir for the day. And she was like, yo, what's going on? What's happening? And he says, don't worry, it's gonna be all right. And when all of them grab each arm, leg, and you already saw the blood in the sheets, and they took that knife. Now remember, this back in the day where there's no pain medicine. You can't stick a needle in her spine or not to feel. All they had was some poppy seed milk that kind of make you feel a little drunk. That's it. And they stick that fucking knife in her stomach and start cutting that shit open while she screamed like, listen, that scene was savage. And watching that scene, I was like, oh my God.
You're right. I agree with you on that. I agree with you.
That was where you're giving birth to the heir of the king, and they're kind of going back and forth with the fight because, you know, she said the woman's battleground is in the bed. So while she was battling in the bed, that was her battleground. The niggas' battleground is out there on the land where they got like the horses or they got the swords and shit like that. So the sword went back and forth. You got the woman battleground. You got the man battleground. You know what I'm saying? She lost her battle. Damon lost his battle. Two Targaryens lost their battle on the battleground at the same time. That's my climax of because after that it was like everything was being determined after that. Because after the heir was born, like, oh shit, this nigga got an heir. Then the heir dies. So like, damn, but so all the is taking out the king.
Hold it. Or based off of his decision.
He lost two guys anyway, though.
I know, but the thing is, as crazy as he thought he was making a better decision at that time, and he ended up not only losing his wife, but he ended up losing the heir. Yeah, and it's like, can you imagine that painstaking, like, man, whoo.
Yeah. So that was my.
I could see that.
Of the show. Stack said that was a very deep scene, yo.
It was, yeah.
Well,
he said like that, yeah.
They both died.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now I'm about to watch that shit again.
But you know what? I can see that too, because that really could have been an important scene because that changed everything too. That really changed a lot.
It did. Because you know, the brother when the son was born, the king was excited. They had a whole tournament for the son. Then the brother lost his birthright to the throne because he was replaced. The daughter became a big sister, and then the mom died giving birth to the heir. So it was like, oh shit. Well, whoa, damn, the son died. Damn, this nigga the brother's now back to birthright. Damn, only the sister now. Damn, he don't have a son. Damn, not only does he not have a son, his fucking wife died, giving birth to the son. Damn, he's distraught. His whole family gone. Like, that shit was
hurt,
crazy.
yo. Hurt.
All right. So let me ask you this: Who's your MVP of this episode?
Oh, Damon.
Nigga, you been reading my notes?
Nah. Damon, boy. I'm talking the back.
I got Damon as the MVP of this episode too. That dude,
I've never seen a character, especially like again. That's why I said I was with Stacks. I wish we got another episode right after that because you go from the villain hero. I have never seen it like especially the premiere episode. That Damon, look, I'm gonna tell the bet. Now, what he did with all those people in the village, that's some off the wall crazy shit. Okay.
Yeah.
That was some Listen, never gonna forget that. Hold up, but also too,
them motherfuckers went around like also the gold cloaks. Now we see what the gold cloaks was about. Mm-hmm. He started that shit.
He also started what we now known as the Watch. He called it the City Watch.
Yeah.
If you noticed that, which was I was like, oh, Damon, hold up. Damon's that guy. Hold up. Yeah. Look, Damon, after all this, I know he went from but to me, at least Damon is straight up.
Let's not leave that scene yet, right? Mm-hmm. His men went around like, yo, he's a thief.
Yo.
Grab his hand. And them motherfuckers went sawing. You know what I'm saying? Sawing the goddamn hand off. This man like, yo, he's a rapist. Bring him over here. Cut that motherfucker dick off.
Yo.
Start sawing that motherfucker dick off.
They went their whole.
And he's a murderer. Oh, let me put my knife out like He-Man. Come here.
Head out.
Cut that fucking head off. Fucking
Hold up.
Savage.
Hold up. And remember, they had to put that thing in a wagon. All them body parts in a wagon.
Heads, dicks, hands, all kind of shit.
And hold up. And you know he's not. He's with the shits. Damon is with the shits. I fuck with Damon. Just like you said, Stash, I fuck with Damon. Fucking Damon, yo. Damon don't give a fuck.
Yo,
but you know what's crazy?
And that's what they did to criminals at that time. Yeah, hashtag fuck them.
Fuck them, yeah.
Right.
But you know what's wild though? When we saw Damon like his vulnerable a little bit is when he's with the girl that he took on with the dragon with him. That it felt like he was like it's like he always proving himself, right? Because remember, CC was like, look, she was actually giving him a pep talk right after they fucked. Was like, look, you know who you are. Basically, like, look, come on. Chop, chop, my dude. Like, that's the first time you saw him, like, in his most vulnerable. Even during that time when he said the air for a day would have you, right? Everybody else was having a good time. If you noticed that, that's a good little scene, too. Everybody else was fucking. All he was doing was just chilling. He was looking around. He was just zoned out. And you could tell and in some instances, it looked like he didn't really want to get that speech either. He was just like, all right, look, I'm going to get this speech.
For his people.
Yeah.
You know, they were the ones more happy than anything.
Yeah, him, he like, I'm all right. I'm good. Y'all can look, I'm good. But Damon gonna be a beast this season. I can't wait. Hold up, Damon and his niece.
Let me ask you this. All right, so let's go back to the first question. You said you got the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me why you picked the last 10 minutes over the first 10 minutes.
Because we get basically what you had talked about. You know, he's basically the king is talking to his daughter. And he's basically telling her, like, you know, look, you know, basically like, I see you now. I see you for who you are. Right. And he's seeing the strength that she has. And he's basically like foreshadowing again, what you talked about, some of the scenes, some of the events that's going to happen way down the line. But he's also giving her two, like I said, they did a whole bunch that last couple 10 minutes. He then gives her the history, you know, the history, but he also gives her the little dagger. I looked at the dagger. I said, wait, that's the dagger that killed the Night King. That same dagger. Mm-hmm. Like, it's a lot of, to me, it was like, I love that 10 minutes because you're getting foreshadowing. But you also getting a king that's really believing in his daughter now. Yeah, like he sees that she's a very strong person.
Gotcha. And all great points. All great points. The dagger, dope as fuck. The connection between the Night Stalkers, dope as fuck. So now, this is a show that if you've never seen Game of Thrones, you can watch this show.
You can,
but you really won't enjoy it as much. You won't appreciate it as much if you haven't seen Game of Thrones, because they did a lot of nuances in this first pilot that you only knew what the fuck they was talking about if you watch Game of Thrones. Like when Daemon
it'll make you want to watch
Rhaenyra,
it.
When Daemon gave Rhaenyra the Valyrian steel necklace, it's like now you're another Targaryen that owns part of Valyrian steel. And remember that they also talk about how Valyrian steel in Game of Thrones, like that's the only thing that could defeat Night Walkers. And they had to go find that. And the only place they could find it at was where the Iron Throne was at. And to see that at this time, Valyrian steel was so plentiful. So it's you got nuances that also, and so this is why I like the first 10 minutes. They talk about the first king and how he had the council, and they said the only thing that could destroy the Targaryen house is itself. So they didn't want them fussing over it, right? But I love how they had 172 years before Daenerys Targaryen was born, and they took everything away. They left 172 years. Then they had Daenerys
Targaryen, yep.
So I love the beginning, how they set everything, the foundation up. They also mentioned the Game of Thrones part. This is 172 years before this happened.
Oh, you know what's something I'm gonna get to this too. What you just saying? I don't think we even got a theme song.
Huh?
We didn't get a theme. No theme song. It just went right into it.
Oh, hold up. Damn, that's what happened? We get a theme song?
I don't think we didn't get anything from that. It just went straight to the episode. And then at the very end of the episode, then you hear the little bit of a song from the Game of Thrones.
Damn. So they didn't play in the beginning.
Nope. Which was smart. If you really think about it, because remember Game of Thrones, like in the beginning, they showed a little different, like the kingdom and everything else, what have you, right? I think the next episode we're going to see something. We're going to see like the theme song and everything else. We never got. Hold up, this went straight to the episode. Yeah, they played the theme song at the very end. Yep.
Okay.
But they didn't like. That's what was very, very I liked about this episode. They got straight to the episode.
Okay. So that's why I like the prologue. It's called a prologue. I like the prologue and the setting up of the council. I just like the how they lay down the foundation. Then you got a Rhaenyra flying on a dragon in the clouds and shit. So that's why I like the first 10 minutes better, because it gave us the foundation of the prequel before the Game of Thrones 172 years before then. Yeah, and then the beginning of how everything else started. So that's why I like the first 10 minutes of it. So let's see. Stack said this was a really solid pilot. Yeah,
it was. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, very solid. I mean, they had. I feel like they kind of touched everything in it. They showed the violence, with the battle, with the tournament. You know what I'm saying? They showed the violence of Game of Thrones kind of shit. They showed the sex scenes. One thing Game of Thrones had was just crazy ass sex scene. They showed Daemon fucking shit out of somebody.
Yep.
Like a fucking rabbit. Then they showed the brothel where everybody was fucking.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker was in the pussy and pause. They'll turn around. They hear Daemon do a toast. Just to go back fucking again. Like, so they had everything in the pilot.
And the chess moves.
Yeah, large chart.
And the chess move.
Doesn't have to watch Otto.
Oh yeah, dude. Yo, hold it. He might be the true villain. Otto is Hold it. I'm gonna say, let's get to Otto here.
Okay.
You pimping out your own daughter.
Right.
The hand is the hand right now. Hold up. It says, yeah, put that dress on your mom had on. What?
You might want to wear your mama dress.
I was like, yo. But hold up. Somebody told me, my boy Rodney, I gotta give him a shout out. He basically said to me, He was like, "Did you think that when she came in to meet the king, did you think that she was going to kill the king?"
Where that thought came from?
He was like, "How she came in with the book." Because remember, nobody checked the book, and it basically left the king and the girl by herself.
I mean, but what reason would she have to kill a king?
Because Otto can sit there and say that, like, let's say if the king tried to make a move on the daughter had like self-defense, whatever the case may be, and then Otto would take over. It would be because Otto right now is playing chess right now. He's trying to get power. He is literally trying to get power right now. Like that, when he told me about that, I'm like, you know what? I can see that. Because Otto right now, he pimped his own daughter. Hold up, and let's not forget about this too. Let's really take the whole thing in. This is mere days after the. First of all, pimp your own daughter. That's a piece of shit move. Second, mere days after the king lost his wife. That's not a week, not 2 weeks, not a month, not a year. Nope, mere days. And she going along with it. I felt so sorry for her. I felt so sorry. Yeah, she went along. I felt so sorry for her.
All right. So one thing, right? Let's not look at this as 2022 America.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was normal back then. That shit was not.
Oh, it was. Hold on. It was.
It's really not disgusting. Because
that's. Oh yeah, back then, yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't.
It's really not disgusting. Because that's back then that was normal.
Yep.
In 2022, in America, yeah, back then that was normal. But he's fucking slick. He's trying to manipulate the situation. And I love when Damon. I love when Damon was in the tournament and picked the hand oldest son, and then he look at Otto like, yeah, I'm about to fuck your boy up.
Yo. You look at him like, he looked at him like,
about to fuck you. You want to talk shit to me? Cool. I'm about to fuck your boy up.
Look, let's tell the back, yo. Damon's that guy. Look. Hold on. Of all the characters, I hope Damon lasts to the end.
No, I think he will last to the end. I think
because Damon, hold it again. You can love or hate Damon, but at least he's straight up.
He's very straight up. What up, Tina B?
What's up, Tina?
All right.
He is straight up.
No, he's not. He's very straight up. Just like when they were talking shit about him for going to the city hall. I mean the city watch and killing everybody. Mm-hmm. And it was like the thieves should fear the watchmen and the veil. Mm-hmm. And Corliss co-signed that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I enjoyed that part right there. What y'all think about this? Kanan, the guy that beat Damon and the Baratheon.
Oh yeah.
What y'all think about him? What do y'all think him and the princess is going to get together later? Do you see that as a future couple later? He went after he beat everybody. He went and asked for the princess favor. But she also noticed you could catch her looking at him too.
I think that's gonna be. He's gonna be the.
I think he is from Dorne. He is from Dorne.
I think he's gonna be the cause of the split between the two.
Two what?
The two girls.
She don't like him. Allison don't like him.
Well, I think I don't know why, but I have a feeling he's going to be the cause of that split.
That would blame you just said. I thought the
friend that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think she gave a look like he might be the cause. Let's get it. Just remember that he might be the cause.
Shit, I was thinking of
yeah.
I think a friend like Damon.
I think it's gonna be. I think for storyline purposes, that would be good for him.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I'm thinking he's going up with the princess because.
Oh, I think he is, but I still think the.
Well, this is what I'm thinking because the princess is going to need somebody strong to support her and fight with her, fight for her, and fight by her. Because I don't think Rhaenyra, the older sister, I don't think she liked that shit. So I think she got worried about her. And you already know Daemon don't like that shit. So she got worried about Daemon. So she's gonna have to worry about a lot of people either trying to kill her, trying to sabotage her, trying to fight her to become the new heir of the throne.
And she all hold it. And what you say, I'm agreeing with that because she knows no one in that court can be trusted. Not one person. Not one. She's been around it, right? And you saw when she was pouring a cup when she heard about like the different situations. She was like, "Wait, what?" She was like, "Oh, y'all all can't be trusted. I know how all y'all think right now."
And also, the dad told her, the seat of the realm is the most dangerous place to be in the realm. The seat on the throne is the most dangerous seat in the realm.
Yep.
And they said they rather torch the fucking throne than let a girl sit on.
And remember, her aunt looking at that too, because her aunt also too is thinking that should have been me, not her. So she can't be trusted either.
No, yeah, right. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. She gonna have to, she's gonna have to find a strong. I don't know if it has to be a significant other, but she's gonna have to ally. She's gonna have to set alliances with some strong supporters.
And she gotta definitely play some chess pieces right now.
I tell you who did. All right, so in the end, we saw the Baratheon. It was good to see the Baratheon brothers from Game of Thrones, the Baratheon family. But did y'all notice the Stark guy?
Yes.
Did y'all see his face?
Yep.
The Stark dude did not like that shit at all. When it was like the old hand, I promised to fight for the promised to protect the king and his heir from I made that promise to the old gods and the new. When he said that shit, his face was all frowned up. Like that nigga did not like that shit at all.
Yeah,
the Stark dude,
I agree.
The very in the very last part.
Yep, he had a blonde hair and everything. Yep. Looking did this person. Like I'm gonna tell you the bad. This is gonna be something. She is way sneaky.
Blaine Tristan
way sneaky
too. Stack said hand because her dad got that shit. Stack said sure did.
Oh, his name is Recon Stark.
Recon Stark, yeah.
Yep.
Stack said he didn't like that shit. Yeah, he didn't like that shit at all. So
that's gonna be interesting too.
You're gonna have to worry about the Stark. So is the pilot set up for major storylines? Major storylines. It shows it's gonna be some savage shit, some betrayal. It's gonna be still a lot of fucking, but it's still a lot of chess moves that's gonna be made, just like in Game of Thrones.
You gotta be patient with this show, because, and also as we know too, certain characters who we kind of like, want to see the character development, they can be killed at any time, any place, anywhere.
Y'all think this one gonna be like Game of Thrones, where anybody can get killed at any time? Y'all think this is gonna be the same way?
I think it will. Because I think because also too, I think just like you said previously, we still haven't been introduced to a lot more characters, right? So we'll see about that. But man, hold up. Right now, keep these line of characters right now, plus add some more. We can get it like a significant death at the end of the season. Because right now, what we getting right now.
So Stacks is saying don't get attached to the current king.
Oh no, he going soon. Man, you ain't lying.
He got that shit. Okay, but that's different. I'm asking, do you think the king will be killed? Like in Game of Thrones, they'll kill anybody. So natural death is different. But in Game of Thrones, remember, Ned got his head cut the fuck off in the first season.
Yeah.
That's why. Do y'all think that this gonna be follow the same suit?
I think it will. I don't think right away though. I don't think that right away.
Stack said he can be killed too. He's weak. A perfect person like Ned. Hold on, Ned wasn't weak.
No, Ned wasn't weak.
So let me ask you this: is the king weak, or he's just easily influenced? Because if he was weak,
good question.
He wouldn't ban his brother, send his brother back. He would have made his daughter the heir against everybody call. So is he weak, or he's just easily influenced?
And easily influenced.
Stack said not calling Ned weak. Oh, a perfect mark. It's gonna be a perfect mark like Ned. Okay, gotcha.
I can see that. Because actually, the thing also too, if you really think about it, like he's at such a weakened state right now. Really, the only person the king can trust is his daughter. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really it. And the only person right now the daughter can trust is her dad. But he's really not in a good, he's not in a good like mind state because, he lost his wife, he lost his, his son.
Blame True say he's broken and sickly, not weak.
Yeah.
Stack said Ned being honorable got him killed, unfortunately. Yeah. Exactly what got him killed. So give me some predictions for the first season. Does the king survive this whole season?
I think he does.
You predict the king survived the whole season 1. All right, so that means you don't expect the daughter to take over the rim until next season. Okay. Stack says no. What are y'all predictions for next episode? Any predictions for next episode? Blaine True said no, he does not survive.
Ooh.
Blaine True said he don't survive either.
This is what I think. Next episode, I think we're going to see. I think we're going to see the wolves gather now, and that means the table. And all them little his advisors are now going to get their. They see food, and the king is the food. And I think now we're going to see a lot of power play in terms of trying to manipulate the king. Also try to manipulate the daughter, the princess. I think we're going to see a lot of like situations with the daughter to try to test her. I think we're going to see that. We also might see the brother who got banished. We might see what his next move might be. Hold up. You know what? Damon's going to have a move. Because Damon ain't gonna like what. Hold it. We know Damon ain't gonna take that shit. We all look. Damon is the most straight up person in this whole show. I think we all can agree with that. Damon ain't gonna take that move laying down.
What do y'all think it meant? What do y'all think it meant at the end when he had the girl come touch the dragon with him?
Yeah, that was wild. That was
What y'all think that may have? Was there a meaning behind that?
Yeah, because like when she touched it felt like became one with the dragon, or it was like the dragon knew her now, because remember, remember when John did the same thing, right, with the dragon. Like I think that's going to mean something eventually. I don't know what that's going to be pertaining to, but it's going to be something with the girl because she plays a very important part. I didn't expect her to take him. I didn't expect Damon to take her. I was like, oh wow, hold on, remember that's not his wife either.
Yeah, he already said the bronze bitch is not missing me. And he said the sheep is prettier than the woman.
Yo, Damon, if he ain't in the MVP of this episode, I don't know what to tell y'all. We talked about that earlier, but Damon's the guy. Damon is gonna be the one that we're always gonna be looking at each episode. Because he don't care.
It was great. The best thing about this pilot, right? They kept it. They kind of kept it small. They contained. characters, right? They didn't each other anywhere. Like everything was in kind of like in one setting.
Great writing,
right? But we all know is many more characters and other places. So if the pilot was this fucking good, and I felt like the pilot was dope. Like you had everything. Like I still can't get with that birth, that whole shit with the birth. The C-section.
I'm glad you like. You know what? Like when you said that, now looking back, that was man.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man. And that's crazy because
the way she screamed.
And remember that was older. And remember that was back then. That man,
right?
Yo, that was man. You had to give it up.
So you had that. You had Damon. Holding all the criminals accountable. The tournament, even with Damon fucking with Otto with a hand. The prologue in the beginning, when they're talking about the 172 years, it had the setup right there. They really did. They kept it simple, right? But it wasn't boring.
I agree.
But they kept it. They kept it.
Yeah, they kept it. You're right.
But
hold it. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that for you to keep it simple and still have this much dynamics in the episode, and you kept it simple.
Great
writing. Imagine what the fuck the rest of the season is going to be like.
Yep. And you know what they said though? This is something I got. Like they said, like before this episode aired, they said that by the 6th episode, it's going to be something. They said by the 6th episode, it was going to be something. I'm like, just like, hold up. So I'm following what you just said, Merv. The first episode got us in, right?
Yeah.
The first episode. What? Why the 6th episode is going to have us like, yo. Like,
yo.
To me, this is phenomenal writing. And also because it's also we wanted. The thing is to have your audience wanting more directly after that thing went off.
Right.
And hold it, but also too is to have your audience go back and watch this episode more times to see if you missed anything, because that's exactly how great this episode was.
Listen, this was the largest premiere in HBO history to the point that it crashed. A lot of users. HBO Max crashed because too many people are trying to watch House of the Dragon at the same fucking time on Sunday night. This was the largest premiere in the HBO history. No. Let me say that shit again. This was the largest premiere in HBO history, and to the point where HBO Max crashed for lots of users. You know how long HBO been on?
Yep.
Do you know how many good? You had the Sopranos, you had the Wire, you had the original Game of Thrones, you had all HBO had phenomenal TV shows. Yep.
And for that to crash like that,
the largest premiere of HBO history to the point it crashed. HBO Max.
Hold up! Not only was the largest premiere of HBO, but this was the largest premiere of this year.
Stack say he didn't know. Stack say he didn't know that. No wonder my shit was pausing.
Shit was pausing. Okay.
And I was thinking that was the reason.
Yeah.
And listen, majority of people that I've heard had nothing but good things to say about it. Matter of fact, if you look at the ratings, it's a 9.1 out of 10. The ratings on like IDB and shit. Game of Thrones is a 9.2. This was a 9.1. Now we got 5 minutes left. I'm about to make y'all think. This is for the Game of Thrones fans right here. Game of Thrones pilot or House of Dragon pilot? Pick one. Game of Thrones pilot or the House of the Dragon.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Pick one. And why did you pick the one you picked? Come on, Stacks.
Yeah, I'm waiting for somebody there because I'm waiting for our viewers here.
Hell no, Stacks. Game of Thrones pilot.
Yeah, we need that, Stacks.
House of the Dragon
we need that
pilot.
answer. We need that answer, yo.
And why?
Man,
that's our cliffhanger for the night.
That's a good one, Merv. Cause hold up, man, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's a hard one.
Stacks, I'm not answering that. Damn you.
Because hold up, on some real, that Game of Thrones episode, the premiere episode, was probably one of the best premiere episodes for a show ever.
Blanchard said I had to binge watch GOT, so I don't remember that.
Oh, go back to that first episode.
Yeah, go ahead. First episode.
That first episode of Game of Thrones. If that didn't pull you in, I don't know what didn't. Because that was the first time they did something. You like, oh,
yeah. The Game of Thrones pilot. The first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes is what made that pilot fucking amazing.
Yep.
Not the middle part. The middle part.
First and last.
The first 10 minutes.
Yep.
And the last 10 minutes is what made that show fucking amazing.
And hold on. And also remember too, they did something that really a lot of shows did not do in terms of one of their characters. They did something that has never been done.
So
never been done.
I don't look. Hey, Stacks don't look like he answering that shit for real.
Damn, Stacks. Oh, come on.
Oh, that's a cop out, Stacks. That's a fucking cop out. That's a fucking
come on. Come on.
Cop out. Yeah. We'll answer that question next week. That's our cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We'll answer that question next week on which pilot we thought was better, whether Game of Thrones pilot or House of the Dragon pilot. Any parts of the pilot that we missed that you want to speak on? We got a couple minutes left. I felt like we hit everything.
I think we did it. We'll check, make sure.
We hit the tournament. We hit the birth. We hit the funeral.
Yeah.
We hit Damon. We hit the king. We hit the hand. We hit the daughter. We hit the aunt. Touch on the beginning, the prologue when they talk about 172 years. We talk about how the Night Walkers is what he's talking about when he said winter is coming. Now, I did like the part when it was like it must take a Targaryen man or woman will have to be on the throne and be able to unite all the realms to be able to fight this winter and for a man to survive. And when he said that, you know what I thought about? Daenerys was the leader and was on the throne, and she was the one that was able to unite everybody to go fight the Night King. So what this nigga said 173 years before actually fucking happened, my nigga. And that, like, listen, you can watch this without watching Game of Thrones. You can, but
it's gonna make you're gonna
want to enjoy the nuances of this show and appreciate everything in this show. You
did not know that. Wow.
Go watch Game of Thrones. Binge. Go listen. Matter of fact, you should just take a break and binge watch the rest of Game of Thrones.
You should, yeah.
And then come back and watch the pilot again. You got a week, all right, and then come back and watch the pilot again.
You know what's gonna hold it?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. All right, you know what's interesting? What I just noticed about all the Game of Thrones here, which is interesting, right? Now, all of their premiere episodes, right, all started in April. Each one of them. Each one of them started in April, which is wild.
That's probably because they film this shit overseas, and usually they gotta have the weather gotta be a certain way. So
the only one that didn't go in April was season 7. Okay. Which is wild because now you're thinking this is going to be like quote unquote in August, right? Getting August or into September, right? Now this show, to me, this episode right here, this might have the potential, and all I'm doing is about potential. This might have the potential to be better than Game of Thrones. Better than what? Than Game of Thrones. This has the potential.
Whoa. I ain't going that far.
No. I didn't say. Hold it.
I hear you. I can't. Woof.
The potential.
Woof. I gotta wait and see.
Hold it. I'm gonna talk the bet. I did not think that we would. I didn't think that this first episode was even going to be up to par to the first Game of Thrones episode. And when I saw this episode,
it did not.
I was like,
it did not disappoint. Man, it did not disappoint.
Yeah, like man, you're like. Hold up. Anybody who is one of these people who says, look, if they have another Game of Thrones show or whatever, spinoff, whatever, I'm not gonna watch it, and you came back and watched it, this is the show to drag you right back to hell in. This got real shit. Let me tell you what I'm thinking about doing. Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about watching this shit simultaneously. I'm thinking about starting watching Game of Thrones and watch that shit between the fucking episodes. Like watch the season between episodes. Like
I got you.
Episode 1, House of Dragon. Okay, I'm gonna watch season 1 this week. Second episode. Yeah. Now I'm gonna watch season 2 of Game of Thrones. That's what the fuck I'm thinking about doing. This shit got me like, you know what? I think I want to watch Game of Thrones again.
That's a good one.
And I'll tell you something else. I don't know about y'all, but
I might do this weekend. Yeah.
This pilot. This probably the most. All right, I probably watched this pilot more than any other pilot. I done watched this shit probably about 7 times. I done watched this motherfucking pilot. I'm pointing because I got the TV on. I'm pointing because I got TV on. I done watched this pilot about 7 fucking times. Stacks he's doing that shit now. And he's in season 4. Because let me tell you, if you go back and watch, because I watched it twice. And I saw shit that I missed the first time or I didn't understand. Yo, that's what I'm like. If I watch shit simultaneously to this right here, listen, I'll really be able to talk that shit on here every Tuesday, my nigga.
This is man.
It's 10:03, so we're gonna stay on schedule. What's your parting shots? Stacks, any parting shots about this pilot before we jump off? Blatant Truth, any parting shots? Ty, any parting shots before we jump off?
My parting shots, as always, man, you know, this has been a great, you know, podcast as usual, man. Look, I think, you know, each and every one of our listeners, our viewers, shout out to Jess from last week. You know, we miss you. Hope you come back too as well. Shout out to we didn't even see Becca either. So need for you to if you're a House of Dragon fan, come through. Anna Raising Kanan. Yes, Stacks, I'm hyped too. I ain't gonna hold you. Thank you too, Stacks. Appreciate it, man. But look, I always say this, man, y'all could be anywhere in this world, but y'all here rocking with us each and every Tuesday. And also, please hit the subscribe, like button on our YouTube page. We read the comments. That helps us a whole lot. It's free tax for us. It's free tax. Yeah. So help us out. Just really help us get our viewership up on our YouTube page.
Appreciate it,
all right, Blatant Truth. See you next week.
Have a great week. Yo, This is our format until August 23rd. August 23rd is the last
October 23rd.
October 23rd. October 23rd is the last episode of Game of Thrones. There's also we got another 8 episodes of Raising Kanan. So this is our format for the next 8 weeks. All right. It's going to be Raising Kanan, the first hour from 8 to 9. It's gonna be House of Dragon from 9 to 10. And just like the same format, all right, we're gonna talk about favorite quote, most important quote, favorite scene, most important scene. We're gonna talk about the climax of each episode. We're gonna talk about what you like better, the first 10 minutes or the last 10 minutes. All right. So the same thing we talk about Raising Kanan, the first hour, and we're gonna be no time limit. Hey, Blake Truth. Okay, we may try to do so. We may try to give an extra 15 minutes for each show.
Yeah.
From 8 to 9:15 to 9:15 to 10:30. All right. But that means we're gonna talk about all the PowerPoints. All the power. We're not gonna talk about little small shit. We talk about the major shits. You know what I'm saying? We talk about the big rocks. But now we get in the groove, Blade Truth. Then we can kind of like adjust to doing the show. Or just doing the show. So it's like when Puffy presented that Big Mac, Biggie smaller than Craig Mack. That's what this is. This is called the prequels. All right, this is called the prequels.
You're funny, Rico.
Is the prequel to Game to Power. House of Dragons, the prequel to Game of Thrones. So this is the prequel show for the next 8 weeks. First hour, Raising Kanan. Second hour, House of the Dragon. And we're gonna break everything down. Blade Truth said no time limit. Raising might be too good 1 week.
Yeah,
we'll adjust. Right, key point. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Like tonight, the main thing was Scrap getting killed. You know what I'm saying? Like those other stuff, they wasn't good enough to talk about. So now what we talk about, we're gonna be efficient. We talk about that major shit. That's what we talk about, the major shit. But if it's real good, we might add like 15 minutes. We might go over to like 9:15. But yeah, we'll adjust. Rick said, "Damn, y'all still here?" Yeah, hell yeah. I already ran my errand and came back. There you go, the goddamn errand. Damn right, we're still in here. Y'all gonna review Queen Sugar for me? Queen Sugar. Did that still come on? I thought that show was off. I thought that show went off there.
I never saw, but I know is the series finale. The final season this year.
We never seen.
I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah,
sorry.
Never seen any of it. So can't review that.
Sorry, haven't seen it.
Yeah, but you could binge watch Game of Thrones and then come back and and then you could talk with us. That's what you can do. All right, so it's the Merv Taison show presenting the prequels, Raising Kanan to
the
Power,
show.
House of the Dragon to Game of Thrones every Tuesday, 8 to 10.
Yeah.
First hour, Raising Kanan. Second hour, House of Dragon. We'll give you 2 power hours. All right. 2 power hours, and then we're out. We're gonna be efficient. And on that, it's about 10:10. She said,
"Y'all binge watch Queen Sugar. I do
Queen Sugar. She'll binge watch Game of Thrones. I'll make that deal with you.
All right.
Let me know when you're ready. I'll make that. I'll personally make that deal with you.
I'll do it.
You let me know when you're ready.
I'll do it.
So, all right. Next Tuesday, Raising Kanan, House of the Dragon.
All right.
8 p.m. We out.
We out, y'all. See y'all next week.